Very good evening. In today's session, we'll see what is melting and what are the reactions that takes place during the extraction of iron and extraction of copper. Okay, so let me just go for a small screen sharing. Let me share the whiteboard with you. Fine. We'll see, first you'll see what is melting. We'll see first what is melting. We will see what is melting. See, the smelting is the process of converting a metal oxide into a metal. Conversion of metal oxide into metal is called by called as smelting. In the previous videos we have seen, right, like concentration of ores. The concentration of ores, we purify the ore, and during the process of roasting and calcination, we converted them into metal oxide, right? Again, the conversion of metal oxide into metal is called by the name smelting. And this can be done with the help of some reducing agent like carbon monoxide, some highly reactive metals. All those can be taken as reducing agents depending upon the reaction. That we'll see in the next video. Fine. See, now let's go on with the extraction of iron. We'll go, we'll see example for the conversion of this metal oxide to metal. See, suppose if I take Fe2O3, this is iron oxide, right? I make it react with carbon monoxide. This gives me iron plus carbon dioxide. See here, iron oxide has been reduced to iron. Who has done this? It has been done by CO. Therefore, this CO is said to be the reducing agent. This CO is said to be the reducing agent since it has reduced Fe2O3 into Fe. Okay, so going for the other reaction taking place here. Here I'll have something called as SiO2. This SiO2 will be the gang present over here. Gang means unwanted impurity. See, this gang will be acidic in nature. Therefore, to remove this gang, I add CaO. So these two reacts together to give me CaSiO3, calcium silicate. See, this SiO2 is the gang present in this ore. Right? Gang means unwanted impurity. I have to remove this. To remove this gang, I use a substance called as flux, which is going to be CaO. Since this SiO2 is acidic in nature, I go for a basic flux, who is CaO. They both combine together to give us CaSiO3, which is going to be slag. So you can say that gang plus flux gives slag. So these are the reactions that takes place in the extraction of iron. Let's go for the extraction of copper now. Let's go for the extraction of copper. We all know that the G4 of copper is copper pyrites, whose formula is going to be CuFeS2. Suppose if I take CuFeS2, T2CuFeS2 plus O2 will give me Cu2S plus Fes plus SO2. Cu2S plus Fes plus SO2. Right? So here I'll have 2 Fes over here. I'll have 2 Fes, right? Cu2S plus Fes plus SO2. I need copper from this. So automatically this Fe2S must be removed from there, right? So I'll go for Fes now. Fes, 2 Fes plus 3O2 will give me 2 FeO plus 3 SO2. That is, we are removing iron oxide. Again, iron oxide will not get removed easily. So again, I'll take FeO, which is going to be the gang present in it. I'll add SiO2, which is going to be the flux. So this will get moved as FeSiO3. Again, gang plus flux gives slag. Whenever I have FeO, it will combine with SiO2 to give me FeSiO3. Okay, fine. So now we have removed all sorts of this FeO, right? So now I have copper sulfide. Now I have copper sulfide. This copper sulfide is divided into two parts. This copper sulfide is divided into two parts. The first part, I just heat it with, in the presence of excess of air. I heat in the presence of excess of air. That process will be called by the name isomerization. Let's go for the reactions alone now, right? So I'll take Cu2S. Let me go for a fresh page now. Now I have only Cu2S. I have only Cu2S. I divide them into two parts. Cu2S. I make it react with oxygen. It gives me copper oxide plus sulfur dioxide. So I have taken copper sulfide. I have divided them into two parts. To the first part of copper sulfide, and supply excess of air or oxygen. It gets converted to copper oxide. Now I have got copper oxide, right? Then copper oxide is made to react with the second part of copper sulfate. It is made to react with the second part of copper sulfate. Right? I'll have a 2Cu2O over here. Let me go for a fresh page. 2Cu2O plus Cu2S. Okay, the second part of copper sulfate is made to react with copper oxide so that we get copper plus SO2. The copper thus obtained is called as blister copper, which will be 98% pure. If I need 10% pure copper, then I have to go for the process of electrolytic refining, which we'll see in the coming videos. Right? So this is the process of smelting, and these are the reactions that takes place during the extraction of iron and copper. Hope you have understood the concept. Thank you.